What if, at this exact second, the entire internet just stopped? Not slow, not laggy, gone. Every server on Earth dead, silent. Sound impossible? Stick with me, because what happens next is scarier and faster than you think. At first, nobody panics. You'll just think it's your Wi-Fi. You restart your router. You toggle airplane mode on and off like that's ever fixed anything. You check your phone's signal bars. Maybe you yell at your roommate, "Hey, is the internet down for you too?" Then your apps freeze. Instagram won't refresh. Your texts show that little red exclamation mark. TikTok's spinning wheel just spins forever. And that's when it hits you. This isn't your Wi-Fi. This is everyone's Wi-Fi, everywhere, all at once. Within 60 minutes, this stops being an inconvenience and becomes a full-blown crisis. Credit card machines stop approving purchases. Try to swipe your card at Starbucks declined. Try Apple Pay nothing. ATMs across the country start flashing out of service. Cash becomes king again. And most people haven't carried cash in years. The New York Stock Exchange, one of the most automated systems on the planet, grinds to a halt. Billions of dollars in trades frozen mid-transaction. Wall Street doesn't do well with silence, and right now it's dead silent. Zoom calls die mid-sentence. Remote workers across the country stare at frozen screens, wondering if they still have a job. Doctors can't pull up patient records. Hospitals that rely on cloud-based systems for scheduling, prescriptions, and even certain medical devices start scrambling back to pen and paper if they can even find any. Air traffic control systems, many of which lean on internet-connected data links, start facing delays. Flights get grounded, not because planes can't fly, but because nobody can coordinate where they're supposed to go. Airports turn into chaos. Thousands of people stranded, no updates, no rebooking apps, no way to even call for a ride because Uber and Lyft are completely offline. GPS? Still technically working through satellites, but everything built on top of it. Google Maps, delivery apps, even some car navigation systems collapses because they need internet to pull map data. So enjoy trying to find your way with an actual paper map if you can even remember what one looks like. This is where it gets truly terrifying. Modern supply chains run on real-time data. Amazon warehouses, trucking logistics, grocery store inventory systems, all of it depends on constant internet communication between suppliers, warehouses, and retailers. Within days, shelves start emptying. Not because there's a shortage of food, but because nobody can coordinate getting it from point A to point B. Farmers can't sell to distributors. Truckers don't know where to deliver. Gas stations can't process card payments and run out of cash paying customers fast. Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, all gone. And here's a fun, terrifying thought. Creators like me, we're done. No uploads, no views, no ad revenue. An entire generation of online jobs, remote workers, freelancers, streamers, e-commerce sellers, instantly unemployed. Millions of people who built careers entirely online suddenly have nothing. After the initial panic, something strange starts happening. Society begins reverting. Banks bring back paper ledgers. Businesses start using landline phones again if they still have them. Newspapers, believe it or not, become one of the only reliable sources of information. Radio stations become a lifeline, broadcasting updates the way they did decades ago. People start relearning skills nobody's needed in years, writing checks, using paper maps, memorizing phone numbers, instead of just tapping a contact. But here's the part that hits hardest, and it's not about money or supply chains. It's about connection. Think about how much of your relationships live online. Group chats, video calls with family in another state, long-distance relationships held together by texting and FaceTime, all of that gone. Overnight, millions of people go from constantly connected to completely isolated. No more scrolling to feel less alone. No more checking in with a quick text. Just silence and the sudden, uncomfortable realization of how much of modern life, friendships, work, entertainment, even our sense of identity is built entirely on something we never even think about until it's gone. So here's the real question. If the internet vanished tomorrow, would you even know how to function without it? Would you know your best friend's phone number by heart? Would you know how to get somewhere without typing an address into your phone? Because the truth is, the internet didn't just change how we live, it became how we live. And the day it disappears is the day we all find out exactly how dependent we really are. If this made you think even for a second, hit that like button, subscribe for more mind-bending what if scenarios, and let me know in the comments, what's the first thing you'd do if the internet shut down right now?